Crypto volatility is in full swing this morning. Bitcoin up to 95, back down to 93, sitting at 94 right now. Shiba Inu coin up to 14, down to 13. I think it's like sitting at 1320 right now. Let's see where Shiba Inu coin's sitting. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 1350 right now after hitting 1420 this morning. With volatility there, a lot of people are excited that traders are going to return because traders are attracted to that volatility all at a time when the fear has faded and we are sitting right here, basically straight up and down in neutral territory. Well, the good news is we've got some very bullish price predictions out there. Bullish price predictions that send Bitcoin to $2.4 million per coin. So let's talk about how high Shiba Inu coin can go if that's the case. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and we're going to be going over some beautiful price predictions in this video. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin hitting $2.4 million. Now, ARK Invest, I believe, has this going out to 2030, maybe 2035. We'll have to see in the article here, but I do want to say this, right? Grab some Bitcoin. Grab some Shiba Inu coin, some Dogecoin, some Solana. Diversify your assets. One of the tokens that I've been diversifying into is Solaxy token. Now, Solaxy has already raised $32,107,000, and the price is going to rise again in the next 1 day in 3 hours. So if you guys are interested in buying in, the current price is 0.1708 cents. All you got to do is click that link in the description below. You can click on buy with crypto or buy with card, however you want to do it, and then connect your wallet. Now, I like to use Wallet Connect, and then I use Best Wallet. If you guys don't have Best Wallet, you got a link for it down there as well. Hundreds of thousands of downloads, 4.4 stars. I mean, it ranks better than some of the biggest names in the entire industry. So make sure to check that out. But Solaxy is building a layer 2 blockchain for the Solana network. They don't have a layer 2 blockchain on the Solana network so far, and a lot of people don't think that Solana needs a layer 2, but it absolutely does during times of peak congestion. So make sure to check it out at the least. Diversification has really helped me kind of get rid of all of the fear, because it's not just one token that is dictating my portfolio. I'm able to alleviate a lot of that risk. So let's see what these analysts are saying about Shiba Inu coin if Bitcoin hits that price prediction. It says Shiba Inu coin might remove another zero from its price if SHIB proportionally tracks Bitcoin's gains to ARK Invest target of $2.4 million per coin. Like most crypto assets, Shiba Inu coin has closely followed Bitcoin's price action in recent times. Leading blockchain analytics platform Into the Block puts Shiba Inu coin's 30-day correlation to Bitcoin at 82%. Meaning that it is heavily correlated, indicating that the world's largest cryptocurrency strongly influences Shiba Inu coin's price action. Now, based on that strong correlation, many wonder how Shiba Inu coin's price could climb if it grows in tandem with Bitcoin as the premier asset reaches ARK Invest's $2.4 million target. So ARK Invest, and this is phenomenal, guys. Imagine being able to 30x on your Bitcoin. Actually, it's about a 30x, just under a 30x increase from the current levels of Bitcoin. Imagine being able to 30x on Bitcoin or even better on Shiba Inu coin. He says last week, multi-billion-dollar asset manager ARK Invest stunned investors with its updated prediction for Bitcoin. During its latest industry report, the asset manager reviewed Bitcoin's price prediction for 2030. According to the report, ARK forecasts that by 2030, Bitcoin might reach a bear market target of $500,000. Guys, that is nearly a 5 to 6x increase from the current levels in its most bear case scenario. I mean, guys, imagine being able to make 100% per year for the next 5 years. It is incredible. At a base level of 1.2 million or a bull target of $2.4 million per coin. These targets represent potential increases of 428, 1,100, and 2,400% from the current price of 94,600. And that's about where it's at right now, 94,200 at the time that I'm recording this video. The top asset manager highlighted factors that could drive Bitcoin's price to those lofty targets. So Shiba Inu coin's price if Bitcoin reaches that 2.4 million level. With ARK setting a lofty target of 2.4 million for Bitcoin by 2030, we estimated the price of Shiba Inu coin if it grows proportionally. At the time of press, SHIB was about 1475. I don't think that's the case. I thought this article was posted today, but maybe they posted it yesterday. So at the time of press, Shiba Inu coin is trading at $14.75, up 5% over the last 24 hours, and it had a valuation of $8.69 billion in the hours leading up to the press time. Therefore, if Shiba Inu coin mirrors Bitcoin's growth, SHIB's price would soar 30% from its current value of $14.75. This would be 37,000 points per coin. Guys, that is a 25x increase from the current levels. Every dollar you invest would turn into $25. Every $1,000 would turn into $25,000. Think about that. $4,000 investment would turn into $100,000. At this price, Shiba Inu coin's valuation would stand at $220 billion, assuming that the circulating supply remains the same. Such a monumental surge would also delight many investors. For instance, someone holding 100 million SHIB, which have current valuation of $1,400, would see an increase to $37,000 if Shiba Inu coin clinches that 37 target. Now, based on ARK's prediction, Bitcoin would clinch the 2.4 million target under a bullish scenario by 2030. Therefore, we should see Shiba Inu coin grow in tandem with Bitcoin, as it could also soar to that 37 point per coin level within the same year. However, other market analysts have different expectations regarding when SHIB might clinch that 37,000 point per coin level. According to Changelly's analysis, you gotta wait another 3 years. I'm not gonna lie, guys, right? If we could 25x our money, whether that takes place in the next 5 years or the next 8 years, if you could 25x your money, you're gonna be set for the rest of your life. Okay? Especially because that gives you 8 years to accumulate. Here's the problem a lot of people go through, right? They buy $100 worth of Shiba Inu coin, and that's it. Then they sit there and complain about it. If you continue to invest, if you continue to accumulate, yeah, that $100 may one day turn into $2,500. But if you continue to accumulate and buy and buy and buy, all of a sudden, because you were willing to invest in that asset, the amount that you've invested turns into 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. We're talking an 8-year period. Now all of a sudden, your $2,500 has become $250,000. It's incredible if you are simply willing to accumulate. Now, I am willing to do that. One of the places I'm doing so is out on the KSEX exchange. You guys get a link for it down in the description below. By far, one of the best exchanges I've seen in the United States. Best selection and lowest fees. Futures fees, literally 0% right now. And you guys can trade on up to 75x leverage. If you want to hold on the blockchain, make sure to hold on Best Wallet. Best Wallet is extremely user intuitive, very easy. 4.4 stars, hundreds of thousands of downloads. And you guys get links for everything down in the description. Until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.